Hello everyone, welcome to Fame World Educational Hub. Myself Aishwarya Saxena, and I hope you have subscribed this channel till now. So we were working on the Python programming, and in this particular series I have told you multiple concepts till now. I hope you have watched the previous lectures and the assignment whichever I have assigned you during these video lectures. You must have attempted. I want all of you to comment below all the answers whichever I gave for assignment. So it is really beneficial for you. Like if you are doing all the programs along with me, so it will be helpful for you. If you are not doing the programs, just watching the videos, don't mind, but yes, it will not that much beneficial because the practical concept it is, you can see I am doing all the practical only. So the practical concept is this, so you should do the practical. Okay, so in the last video we discussed about the concept of copying array, and the first one in that was aliasing. So this was the previous program. This is the program which was in the previous lecture. So to understand this in a better way, if you have not watched the previous lecture, just watch it. Now I'm just going to start Pro 37, and here I will be telling the concept of shallow copy. That is the second method of copying, shallow copy. So here in the shallow copy I'm just taking from numpy import asterisk, and here I'm taking arr1 equals to one array I am taking, simply one array I am taking, and I want to create a copy of this particular array. Now I am taking arr2 equals to arr1 dot view. So this is a function view. Here is a function view which is already given in the numpy module. So you can see that there are multiple things which we are going through in the numpy module. There are a lot of content you can see, and these are really important things. In the future lectures we will be moving towards the machine learning also. So these are the numpy module especially is very important for the machine learning concepts. Okay, so I have taken this function view, and when we want to create the shallow copy, so shallow copy is basically a concept, and to implement that concept we have to use this view function. So I have taken this, and now I'm just going to print the array first of all for you. So arr1 I have taken, and then I'm just going to print the actual array, and then I'm just going to print the arr2, and here I'm just going to print arr2, and then we will be printing the id of arr1. So for that what we need id of arr1. After that I will like to print the id of arr2. So we will be comparing the IDs also, because if you have watched the previous lecture, so you know why I am doing this. I am going to run this program, and now what you have to notice here you can see the output. ARR1 and ARR2 both are having the exactly same value. Obviously as we were creating the copy, so there should be the same value only. Now but their ID are different. In the case of aliasing, their IDs were same. But yes, if we want to create different IDs for the array when we are making a copy, then at that time you should use shallow copy. So you can see that shallow copy is there, and here the IDs are different for both of the arrays. That is the address for ARR1 and ARR2 are different. So now I am just going to make one change in this particular program. Like this was okay, like we were just creating a copy, and that copy is working properly. You can see we are getting the proper output. Now what else I am going to do? That is, I am going to make the updation in the ARR1. Suppose I am just adding some value to the third or second index. Suppose this value I am just going to update. When I am going to update this, I am going to update this after creating the view. See what we have done, we have created a view, we have created a shallow copy basically. That is, we are just making a copy in ARR2 of ARR1 with the help of this view function. After that, in ARR1 on the index number 2, that is this one, I am just going to update this 777. But before that I have already created the view. So I'm going to run this program, and you can just see that what is going to happen now. So here you can see that both the array are properly updated with the latest value. That is for the second position, it is updated. Even we have made the changes after creating the view, then also it is getting updated. So it is the beauty of shallow copy. So I hope this particular concept is clear to you. This is the output, sorry. And really sorry for the disturbance which is coming from my side. So here you can see like this is the output. If you are having any confusion, you can put up your query in the comment section. You can also join the WhatsApp group of FameWord Educational Hub. The link for the WhatsApp group is in the description. You can follow FameWord Educational Hub on Instagram and Facebook also. So there will be really beautiful stuff for you, important and interesting stuff. If you are a computer science student, then you can just come there also. So in the next lecture, we will be discussing about deep copy, and I hope this concept is clear to you. In the next lecture, we will be discussing the deep copy, and today I am keeping till here only. See you in the next lecture. Stay tuned.